Panzergranate laden. Fahrer, geradeaus Marsch. Neues Ziel. Rückgelegt! 10 Uhr! 700! Feuer frei! Mitte hoch! 600! Ja! Schuss! Gleiches Ziel. Feuern! Turm! 11 Uhr! Panzer links! Feuern! Fahrer, halt!
The Tiger tank vs Sherman tank scene in the 2014 film Fury was great to watch, but was tremendously inaccurate. I hope you remember the scene in which the 4 Sherman tanks are traveling in a column down a road before the rear tank is shot. This is completely nonsense. When ambushing a column, it was standard German tactic to shoot the leading vehicle first and then the rearmost one, stopping the column and allowing the ambushing tank to take out the middle ones as they try to exit the column. This was one of the most basic skills a panzer commander would learn. Some might argue that the German commander was not experienced, but when he exits the damaged Tiger's cupola, we can see that he is decorated with several medals, including the Iron Cross, and he has the rank of a captain. So he has to be skilled. In real life, if a Tiger with a commander with even some basic competence was in the position, it could have destroyed every single tank in the column by first hitting Fury, then the rear tank, rendering the column immobile, before picking off those in between. This would have been much more realistic, since we know that sometimes 4 or 5 Sherman and their crews did perish to destroy one Tiger tank. What is more, the Tiger in the film is portrayed as being very inaccurate, which was hardly the case. In real life, all of the shots it fired would have been hits at that range. Tiger I tanks were equipped with excellent optical sighting instruments for the main armament. Those devices were designed by Zeiss, the globally famed German optics maker. Zeiss designed gun sights gave German tank gunners a distinctive edge on the battlefield, especially in long-range combat. According to the film, Fury's crew is also very experienced. They had at least 2 years combat experience. This makes the sequence of Fury attempting to get behind the Tiger is just as stupid, because Fury could have easily achieved a kill from the front. Fury is an M4A3E8 Sherman equipped with a powerful 76.2mm gun. Supposing Fury did survive the first shot, it would have been well and capable of knocking out the Tiger from the front at the range they were fighting at. The Tiger's frontal plate was only 100mm. The 76.2mm would be fully capable of defeating the Tiger's frontal armor. This would mean that to get behind the Tiger would have been necessary for the other Sherman tanks with their short-barreled 75mm gun, but not Fury. In the sequence, Fury not only makes it around the Tiger, it even has a chance for a side shot. Even with that, they surely would have gotten a one-hit kill. The 76.2 could have completely destroyed the Tiger with a side hit, and yet the crew don't take it. Meanwhile, the Tiger just waits there, barely traversing the turret, and allowing Fury to get a totally unnecessary rear shot to end the fight. It is true that the Tiger I was losing one of its main advantages toward the end of the war. Its armor was no longer impenetrable. Its only trump card was its 88mm gun and maybe a veteran tank crew that alone allowed it to retain fear in the eyes of the Allies. The Tiger I was still a formidable weapon even in 1945 if used correctly in an ambush.